to change the world. Holy Spirit, flow through us, touching change.
I want to take a moment for you to share what happened last week when you broke down. But it's a great testimony.
So, after I loaded up all the equipment and was heading home, the first thing I noticed was it's like it shifted out of whatever gear it was in and went down to a lower gear, which has happened before. The lightning struck near the van once and burned out the computer that controlled the transmission. And it has happened before that it just, because that part got fried, it's stuck in second gear and we had to have that replaced. So I thought that's what was going on. Except when I got to a light, it was shaking really hard. I could barely get any gas to get it moving. And so the light changed and I had to get through. And I'm having to finagle the gas to get through. Got across a major highway, 436 here, which is like a 6-lane highway. Got across it, but when I got to the next light, I barely missed going through, and now I'm only just a few blocks from home. And as I'm sitting at the light, the whole thing dies and will not restart. And I had just the week before gotten a battery, which the battery that was in there that died, now I'm finding out why it died, but it was 7 years on a 5-year battery, so I'd already gotten 2 more years than I should have. But, and I don't remember if I told you or not, but as I'm sitting there, I couldn't even get the flashers to work so people would go around me. So I've got the door open with my leg hanging out and I'm waving them by, but they're still up. People don't pay attention. They were pulling right up to my bumper where they couldn't get around. And I'm having to say, so 3 guys show up at the window and say, hey, let's push you over into the 7-Eleven. And so, for one thing, they were pushing me pretty quickly. That should have, they looked kind of young, but I still don't think they were that strong. But anyway. Before I could get out of the van to thank them, all 3 of them were gone. So
You couldn't find them.
Couldn't find them. They were just gone. So I think 3 angels came and pushed me off the road while I was waiting. And then it ended up being the alternator.
Through us to change the world. Flow through us to change the world. Holy Spirit, flow through us, touch and change us.